Hi, first graders. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. Well, it is time for math, and I love Math Monday. This is going to be a good week because we're working on addition. And not just like, okay, we're going to add some numbers, but we're going to work on some fun tricks with addition too. So I have a quick problem for you. There was a boy and he had 3 apples, and his mom gave him 2 more apples. How many apples does he have? That one's kind of easier to figure out, huh? So he has 3 apples, and his mom gave him 2 more apples. How many does he have? Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can count all the numbers and figure out the answer. What if I said there was a boy and he had 622 apples and his mom gave him 3 more? Should we count that out? Start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh my goodness. That would take a really long time to get to 622. But there's a trick to it. It's called counting on. That's when you start with the bigger number and you keep counting. So 622, and then his mom gave him 3 more. Is that what I said? I think so. So 622, 623, 624, 625. We figured out the answer. You don't have to count everything all over again. You can start from the bigger number and just move up. Let's do a few of those right here. Okay. So I have some buttons. Let's see how many buttons I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, can't see all of those. Let's make sure we see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I add 1 more button, how many do I have? Do I need to count these again? No, I already know this number. This is 9. There are 9 buttons. 9 and 1 more. 9, 10. I counted on. Okay. I have this many buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I get 3 more. Do I need to count this again to figure out the whole answer? No. I can remember the 5. You put it in your head, okay? Put that 5 in your head and then count up from there. 5, 6, 7, 8. That is how many there are altogether. You can count on by putting one of the numbers in your head. So if I need to know what 5 plus 3 is, I put that 5 in my head and I count up from there. 6, 7, 8. Did you know it's okay to use your fingers when you're figuring things out? If it helps you to count on your fingers, please count on your fingers. It is a great strategy. Okay, now if I had 2 buttons, and then my friend gave me 7 more buttons, do I count up from 2? I can, and that would work just fine. Let's try it. So I have 2, and I'm going to add 7 more. 2, put the 2 in my head, now count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 buttons. Or, it's a little bit easier if you start from the bigger number. 7 is greater than 2. We've worked on that, huh? So 7. I'm going to put the 7 in my head and count up from there. 7, 8, 9. It doesn't matter which one you start with. It is the same. Well, counting on, you can put the number in your head and count up with your fingers. You could, if you have something to count, like the buttons, you can just count them. Count the bigger set, know how many there are, and then go on from there and count up like we did with 5 plus 8, or 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another strategy. It's called a timeline. It's called a number line. It's not a timeline. So we have a number line. A number line is a way you can count on. So you have a number line in your packet and you could get it out to use, or you can just make your own. I'm going to start this number line at 0 and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. John had 1 ball. He found 3 more balls. How many does he have now? Well, I'm going to start at 1 because that's where my story started. And then I know he has 3 more, so I'm going to count on 1, 2, 3. He has 4. It doesn't matter what strategy you use. Just pick a strategy that works for you. Try out the number line a few times. Try out counting with physical things. Try out putting the number in your head and counting up on your fingers. But in the end, it doesn't matter. You will still get to the same answer and you can pick what you want. I'm going to try out one more number line just to show you. All right. So I'm going to start, or write my numbers back on there because I need them. There were 3. That is very messy and it's bothering me. Oh, better. There were 3 zebras in the zoo. 2 more zebras came to the zoo. How many zebras are there? Well, I start with the 3. And then 2 more came, so 1, 2. Where did I end? 5. 3 plus 2 is 5. I hope that strategy helps you out as you do addition this week. I like that there are so many different strategies. There are some pretty cool strategies that have to do with the doubles. Do you know what doubles are? Doubles are when there are 2 of something, like twins. Twins are doubles. Or maybe you get a set or a package and it has 2 donuts. It's doubled. There's 1 and there's 2. Yay! Doubles are when there's 2 of the same thing. Well, let me show you some doubles with my buttons. I like these buttons. Okay. Here's a group of buttons. Here's another group of buttons. The groups are equal. They are the same. There's 1 match for each. This is a doubles. I can get out some more buttons. This is another set of doubles. 3 and 3. 4 and 4, those are doubles too. 5 and 5, doubles. 6 and 6, doubles. Learning your doubles facts and having them memorized will help you do a lot of interesting math. Okay, so we're going to use the counting on strategy to figure out what the doubles are. And then after you've used the counting on strategy to figure it out, try to remember. If you can't remember, you can use the strategy again. That's always okay. But if you can remember, it will make life easier. So exercise those brain muscles, try to make the connection, and we'll learn our doubles. The first one we are working on is 1 plus 1. What does that equal? You're right, 2. I could hear you. Okay, I couldn't hear you. All right, so 1 plus 1 equals 2. Now let's go on to the next one. 2. We want to do doubles. So since I did 2, I'm going to have another 2. The add-ins are the same. These are called add-ins. Two numbers you add together. Well, the add-ins are the same. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 3 plus 3. Now here's one you might not have memorized yet. That's okay. Let's use our strategy of putting it in our head and then counting on. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our answer. 6. 4 plus 4. Is that one in your head yet? No? That's okay. Let's use our strategy with our buttons. Oh. Come on, camera. Aim the right way. So you have 4. We're going to double it, so we'll need 4 more. Okay. Put this 4, you know this is 4, then count on. 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. Let's do 5. 5 plus 5. We're going to use our number line strategy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where we're starting. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, now we're going to move up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I landed on 10. 5 plus 5 more is 10. Do you notice anything about these numbers? All of these numbers are something called even. We'll learn more about that later this year. Let's do 6 plus 6. 7 plus 7. 8 plus 8. 9 plus 9. And 10 plus 10. My favorite strategy is counting on in my head. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 plus 6 is 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 7 plus 7 is 14. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 8 plus 8 is 16. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It's 18. And then 10 plus 10. There's a lot of strategies that might make this one easy, but I'm going to keep using this one. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. These are the doubles facts. You don't have to know all of them right away, but I recommend that you work on these ones this week and try to memorize them, maybe even this one. But eventually you'll want to know all of these, and you will. You'll see them so often that you'll get lots of practice, and your brain will get lots of exercise, and you'll know them really well. One last thing today is I have a fun game called Stealing Doubles. And this is a fun game I want to teach you how to play. Now you have 2 ways you can do it, but you're going to have to get ready for the game. This is something you'll need. You'll need 2 of these, 2 die, 2 number cubes, whatever you want to call them. You might have to take them out of another game if if you do that, you might want to tell your mom because you need to put them back, or else you can't play the other game later. So be careful if you take some number cubes out of another game. In my house, we have actually a little box of just dice like this so that we can play. So you'll need those. That's the first thing you need. The next thing you need is you need all of these numbers. You need all of these answers and that one. So you can grab a set of cards, like maybe Uno cards or Phase 10, and find these numbers. I'm not sure if Uno has 12, but it does have some. So you'd go through and you'd find and you'd get those numbers and cards and you can place them out. If you don't have cards like that, you can make your own. You don't even need a full index card. I just cut up an index card because I just needed 6 cards. Let me show you how to make your own game. So you can use these if you want, or you can write your own. Remember, we're writing those answers to the doubles facts. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 6. 4 plus 4 isn't 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 plus 5 is 10. And 6 plus 6 is 12. So this game works by trying to roll doubles. You need at least 2 people to play. So you will set these cards between you and the other friend who is playing. I don't have anybody else to play with right now, so I get to pretend to be both. Each person takes a turn rolling the die. They look at the numbers. I have 5 and 1. Those are not doubles, so I don't get to do anything. The next person will roll. 4 and 5, not doubles. Nothing happens yet. And you keep going, taking turns rolling until somebody gets doubles. The other person rolled these 2 numbers, 6 and 6. Well, they get to steal the double. 6 plus 6 equals 12. So they steal the 12. That's theirs now. And then I get my turn, and then they get a turn to roll, and it keeps going. And if I get doubles, I get to take theirs. So let's say, oh, look, I did. I got 3 and 3. So 3 plus 3 equals 6. This is the one that's going to go to me. It goes in front of me. These ones are still in the middle. This is their card. This is my card. And then you keep taking turns rolling back and forth. Let's pretend I rolled a 6. That means I get to steal the double away from them because 6 plus 6 is 12. I get to steal it away from them and it comes to my pile. The game is over when there are no cards left in the middle or your timer is up. You can choose if you want to set your timer for 5 minutes or 3 minutes. It's up to you, but you don't need it to be very long. And whoever has the most cards in front of them when they're done wins. So if you just keep going, if you get lucky, you can get your doubles really fast. 4 and 4. That's 8. They get an 8. 4 and 5. Oh, that's not doubles. Oh, that's not doubles either. Not doubles. Not doubles. But it's really fun. You get to roll, you can roll fast and see who gets all the double cards. So, remember, like if you roll doubles, like 1 and 1, you have to add it up. 1 plus 1 equals 2. And that's when you take the 2. I hope you get a chance to play Stealing Doubles today. I'll see you next time. Bye, first grade.